Material Girl 338, otherwise known as Diane. I wanted to make a video and I want to show you what happened. And back in 2009, I think, or 2003, started to, do food storage. And I would watch a lot of videos and I watched what they were saying. And a lot of people were saying at that time that you can take rice, white rice, and you can put it into the Ziploc freeze dryer bags and then, seal them, put an oxygen absorber in there and then seal them. So what happened was I happened to find my bag and the seal broke. And I said, let me open it. Let me see what's happening. When I opened it up, there's it's like a rancid smell to the rice, and it smells bad. So I have to throw it out. I'm trying to see if I can save it, like wash it and then dry it in a very low temperature in the oven. But I think that the plastic leached the toxins and the chemicals that are in this bag into the rice. So it stinks, and you can't eat it because it smells. So what I had did with some other rice was I put it in Mylar bags, and that was okay. There was no odor to that. But the plastic, I noticed, did this. Also, what I noticed was there was some foods that I put in the plastic, freeze-dried foods into the plastic at that time. And I noticed that when I looked at the bags, they were tight, they were sealed. When I opened them up, they were like glue. Everything stuck together and everything became like a beef jerky kind of texture. Very moist, and I had to throw it out. And I threw out a lot of food because of this particular reason. And so I noticed that on YouTube, there's a lot of videos that are showing that this is an okay way to preserve your food. And folks, out of mistakes, past mistakes that are very costly, I learned the hard way. Because this is a big thing of rice. So, you want to preserve your food. And now I have to throw it out. But before I throw it out, I'm going to rinse it really good. Maybe I'll put some vinegar in it to take the odor out, and then rinse it again, and then dry it in my oven, like at a very low temperature. Put it on a parchment paper on a big, like a pizza pan, and then just spread it out and then see what happens. And I'll make a video if it works. If it doesn't. Now, this is couscous. And I love couscous, and it wasn't in the jar. I had it in the storage in plastic. Again, the couscous has an odor, but it doesn't have too much of an odor because it's basically fairly new to the storage. So I wouldn't do any grains. Grains get rancid, and I can't tell you how much food I had to throw out, especially with the rices or the grains. So that I'm doing that, and I'll let you know on the next video, because I'm just seeing so many videos of people telling people. I watched this one video and I commented on him. He's showing people that to store the food in here in the plastic Ziploc vacuum sealed bags, to store them in here, and then pour boiling water into the bag to rehydrate the food. Folks, if you put boiling water in plastic, you're going to leach the toxins. I don't care if they say it's food safe. That's nonsense. That's all, in my opinion, it's all bullshit. If you put boiling water in plastic, you're going to melt the plastic, and that is not correct. That's not correct. And I commented on his website, on his YouTube channel, and I told him, I said, you're telling people wrong information. This is my experience. This is what happened. But I also looked it up, and it said when you put boiling water in plastic, you release these chemicals. So don't do that, okay? And I'll make another video, and I'll show you what I'm doing. It's because the food is getting very expensive, like everybody knows, and I'm trying the best ways to preserve it, okay? All right, thank you guys. Bye.